Convicted serial killer Luigi Mangione is receiving disturbing praise from the internet after he was charged for the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. And a Wall Street Journal op-ed is calling out the comments, saying, quote, "It's a dreadful sign of the times that Mr. Mangione is being celebrated in too many places as a worthy avenger instead of an allegedly deranged killer. But that is how our culture has degraded, egged on for political purposes or audience ratings by many who know better."
Joe Concha, a Fox News contributor, joins us now. Joe, where do you lay the blame for our desensitized culture that celebrates an alleged killer?
Well, I think social media plays a big role, Todd, right? I mean, what we're seeing online and even on television in terms of celebrating this murder, I mean, it's absolutely sickening. I mean, Brian Thompson, he was a husband. He was a father of 2 children. Imagine seeing your dad or your husband murdered on video over and over again. I mean, that's something that you live with every day for the rest of your life. I mean, our hearts go out to the entire family of Brian Thompson, who by all accounts was an exceptionally good person, and he's gunned down by this sick person. And what's the reaction? That Saturday Night Live does an entire skit on its news update on it, with the audience laughing along. Taylor Lorenz, the journalist, scare quotes, formerly of the New York Times, Washington Post, that we were all told to take so seriously, she's talking about the joy she felt after Thompson was killed. She giggled through an entire interview with our own Piers Morgan, who rightly asked at one point, "What's wrong with you that you're laughing over a murder?" Look, if you don't like the U.S. healthcare system, go to our future 51st state. Go to Canada and see how quickly you get an emergency surgery after discovering a lump somewhere under government-run healthcare, or see how fast their ER rooms are, right? I know our system isn't perfect. It's far from it, but assassinating CEOs of healthcare companies, that does not advance the conversation, Carly.
Yeah, Free Luigi trended on social media. There are Christmas ornaments, there are T-shirts, there are mugs, all praising this alleged killer. The McDonald's where he was arrested has been inundated with negative reviews. So either people are oddly supporting an alleged murderer or think this is all a joke when a father and a husband lost his life in a horrific way. So there's also another situation, Joe, that has dominated the news cycle this week. It's, of course, the fact that Daniel Penny was acquitted in the chokehold death of Jordan Neely. And the ladies of The View have some thoughts on that. Listen to this.
There's no evidence that he put his hands on anyone on this occasion. No one on the train would have known that he had touched someone before. Multiple people testified that he didn't approach anyone in a threatening manner. My question is, where is our compassion as a society? Where is our compassion?
I don't know that seeing them celebrating in a bar made me comfortable. You know, I mean, you killed a guy.
Didn't approach anyone in a threatening manner, said Sunny Hostin, Joe, when Jordan Neely got on that subway car and said, "Someone's going to die today, and I don't care if I have to go to jail."
Yeah, I mean, that's what witnesses have said during that trial, including witnesses, people of color. Children were threatened as well. Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin probably have never been on a subway in decades. They were given some really big cars to take them to and from ABC News headquarters when they did that segment yesterday, like they do every day. That's just north of you. And they are escorted from those cars by heavy security. They don't have to worry about being threatened or hurt or killed on a subway because they'll never set foot in one for the rest of their pampered lives. I hope here that Donald Trump, when he takes office, Daniel Penny is awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. We need more Daniel Pennys in the world. And the fact that this even came to trial tells us once again that Alvin Bragg has no business being a district attorney, let alone a dog catcher anywhere.
Yeah, there's a movement there. Eli Crane spearheading that movement, congressman from Arizona, to get Daniel Penny the Congressional Medal. We certainly will be watching.
Good.
Yeah, we'll be watching.
Yeah, that's right. But he says he doesn't want any of the attention.
He just wants to become an architect. That's all he wants to do.
He just wants a simple life.
Joe Concha.
Thank you, Joe.